You ready to get mad? I'm about to piss you off. Hidden inventory might be a 10 out of 10 arc. Sucks that it wasn't standalone entry though. The shonen slop that follows ruins everything great Season 2 could have gone for it. Says Fate anime only. Ooh, that is genuinely something that a Type Moon enthusiast would say. And you know what? Based. So I planted a seed. Just like Noritoshi Kamo, or whatever his name is right now, not Geto. I prepared a bunch of projects myself, whether it be Yuji, whether it be Chosa, whether it be other things. A couple weeks ago, January 1st, I planted the seeds, and now I'm here to harvest it. Let's read what this Giga Chat has to say. Shibuya incident? More like the slop incident. Masterful writing, all thrown to the trash to pander towards the crayon-eating retards. Who thinks ore farming equals peak? Stand proud, you are strong? More like sit down, you're lobotomized. I think I cooked with that. I genuinely think I cooked with this line. It might not be that unique, but like this line here is stand proud, more like sit down, you're lobotomized. Playing into the lobotomy Kaisen memes. Go watch a true masterpiece like Data Live before you start screeching like a monkey, rambling about what good anime is. Ooh. Mr. President, a nuclear bomb has hit the timeline. And we got people mad. We got people fucking mad. Before we go to the comments and shit, I wanted to reply to this one first. So we have basically a Denji profile picture saying, I can pick apart the prompt used for this tweet in 4 minutes if I actually try, but I'm not going to. And you know that this is actually not rage bait. This person actually thinks that like I use ChatGPT to make this shit. You guys have seen during my live streams how I construct my tweets in real time. Do you really think that I need to rely on ChatGPT? Here's the thing. These are actually brain broken like teenager kids whose entire life is dependent on ChatGPT prompts. I don't use that shit. This is all from the top of my head. I guarantee you, paste this shit, try to figure out what prompt I used. Nah, everything is raw improv off of my fucking dome because I'm one of the last fucking people of the generation where I'm not fucking AI slopped out of my mind. I can critically, logically think for myself. Pate used to be believable. What does this guy's tweet have to say? Man, it just be miserable to be you. That's how you feel. Personally, I enjoy them both. Thomas is right. This is the thing, right? It's called ignorance is bliss. Smart people are never happy. They always have something to be fucking mad about, huh? Something gorgeous shows up. The average monkey is like, oh, hype, hype, and they're happy. The super intellect says, it could have been better. Oh, this is pretentious. No, nah, it's mid. If you're so smart, why can't you be happy? Because being an intellect is a curse itself. Then I'd rather be a retard than be smart, in my opinion. Dude, this dumbass apparently really wanted JJK to be a slice of life anime. It would have been better, and that's why. And you know what? Let's think about this concept. Hidden Inventory was the masterful development between Geto, Jogo, Geto, Gojo, not Jogo, and like their generation, right? Their generation being set up, the characters being such close friends, yet being driven apart due to the amount of just crash outs and the tragic events Geto witnesses. It breaks his brain. And it's such a sad, but beautiful ending. And I know there's more to it than that, but that's the most important theme, right? The Toji stuff, you know, saving this girl, right? And her own purpose in life. Oh my God, did we get robbed of that? But generally, there's some great fucking moments. But do you think that Shibuya Incident was actually just Unga Bunga slop? The more I think about Shibuya Incident, let's think about like the main characters at play. Like Yuji, for example, a person who wants to make sure people get a proper death, who becomes Skuna and crashes out and kills so many people as he wakes up and realizes what he has done. Then defeating Mahito and then the realization, I am you, you are me. That's a chilling moment. I think that's some beautiful development happening there for like his character, the problem and the trauma that's been presented and how he's going to go on with it, right? And I'm sure even that is a very generalized statement. What about Megumi? What about Megumi and Toji? The fact that Toji came back once more, is fighting Megumi, and then, I'm not talking about the Sakuga, I'm talking about the specific like, story parts of, he asks, so, what's your last name? And he says, what, Fushiguro, rather than Zenin. And Toji is so proud. He's so happy. And he says, Fushiguro, huh? That's a beautiful moment too. An amazing, like, chapter end for Toji, this seemingly piece of shit dad who cares about his cursed worm thing more than Megumi. Bro don't even know who Megumi is. When his fucking friend shows up and says, how's Megumi doing? He's like, who? But no, he's actually just a compelling character who wanted to treat Megumi well, but because of the unfortunate circumstances of the Zenin clan and his family and how he got outcasted, he's even asked Gojo at the end of their battle, right? Take care of this kid, huh? I think that's fucking amazing. What about some of the other stuff, like Jogo, for example? Stand proud, you are strong. Jogo has always been this curse with such immense pride that he thinks he's the real human, right? He thinks that, like, the dichotomy of what is good and evil, a human being, you know, not being absolute, that is fraudulent. That's what he says in season 1. He thinks that curses are better than humans because we are absolute evil, but humans, they're a bunch of frauds who are performative and can do good or bad things. Regardless of how you feel about that, his then, like, ego that prompts him to fight against Gojo and survive the domain expansion, not once but twice, fights against Sukuna. He has his own character arc of wanting to prove himself as the true king of curses, fights against Sukuna, and oh my fucking god, does he force Sukuna to finally use some moves other than cleave, and then we don't even see anything. We see Fuga, and then it's all white. Bro is already in the afterlife with Hanami and Dagon accepting him. And then he says, stand proud, you were strong. Like, these themes, and there's even more that I can talk about, but like, are we really going to be saying Shibuya Incident was just Unga Bunga Battle Shonen slop with little to no developments of any characters or any like plot developments? Like, the bulk of it was some crazy fucking hype fights. Absolutely. But to reduce down the Shibuya Incident like this, right? Again, the point of these tweets are to exaggerate the ideals and the principles of somebody that you might not agree with, and I want to take it to the limit to show you how ridiculous it is. A lot of people here are triggered because of Date Alive. I do think Kurumi Soul is all of One Piece. Kurumi can simply stop time and then use the you know, for the Devil Fruit users, right? The fucking anti-Devil Fruit, you know, fucking bullets, right? Whatever. We can theory craft all we want because Kurumi clears. So many people falling for the bait. GG's. The world shall know bait. A screeching monkey, that's right, that's me. Come again when your data fraud anime wins Anime of the Year bozo. More rigged than Soul Leveling 2025. Anime of the Year. Stop the count. Stop the fucking count, bro. Fraud. Bait caught too strong. Kotori. And more and more. Bro, what is on his Nicholas Light art? What is this, bro? What are we looking at here? Why is Yuta in the cuck seat as I see Rika and somebody, they going, is that Maki maybe? Is this Rika and Maki maybe? Like, what the fuck is happening in this fan arts, bro? I prefer a certain trope. Now I'll insult everyone who likes anything different from my trope. Everyone else is a retard. I'm the Giga Chat Omega who enjoys masterpieces. Get your ass out of here. And the best part about this is that this guy probably has emailed me saying, can I be your thumbnail guy? When you pretend to be a retard online, you cannot be mad that people are treating you like a retard. That is the price you pay when you use a forbidden technique in the form of rage baiting. But at the same time, when you're so stupid you can't tell it's bait, I'm gonna make fun of you too. And some cute little stuff over and on. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to cook with this. I think a lot of people reduce Shibuya Incident down to just Unga Bunga Hype Fest, and it is to an extent. But to say that there are no character-driven story plots and other themes being developed throughout this arc, I think you're being obtuse. I think you're being so performative and pretentious, and I think season 2 in itself probably did deserve Anime of the fucking Year, man. That's it from me. See you in Jujutsu Kaisen reactions.